Galactic Odyssey collection. Let's open it up. Welcome back to my channel. In today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at Transformers Earthrise Galactic Odyssey Collection 2-pack Paradron Medics, Ratchet and Lifeline. And if you're new around here, remember to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and remember to hit that bell icon to be notified when I put up new content in the near future. So, with that being said, let's get started. And here we have Transformers Earthrise, Paradron Medics, Ratchet and Lifeline. And this is an Amazon exclusive. And as you can see, they're repaints. Now the good thing is, Ratchet has a new head sculpt. He does have a light bar on the top of his van mode to be more like a ambulance like he's supposed to be. Versus Lifeline is just a repaint of Earthrise Rc and also the Netflix exclusive Elita 1. So as I was saying, this is just a repaint, and it's just the shell former from that Earthrise mold of Rc. But overall, there are some better qualities to this one, like paint-wise anyway, and we'll get into that. But overall, and this thing, as I've shown in my last two reviews with Rc and Elita 1, this gun does not stay in that port there. It just falls out. I just picked this thing up. So we're just going to leave that there. That is a disappointment, but at the same time, my Lifeline figure is going to be in robot mode. It's not going to stay in this car mode. And off camera, what you didn't see, I was having more of a tough time with this figure than the Elita 1 and also the Rc one. And I don't know why. It's the same exact thing. Maybe it was just a bad transforming day off camera. Who knows? But I will not be showing any vehicle mode comparisons after taking a very long time trying to get this thing to be compact like it's supposed to be. I'm not a big fan as we keep getting these for this car mode. I get why they did it. I think it's still a great idea. It just was poorly executed in just certain areas, like you got to collapse everything in there. And I know some people have been like cutting part of the feet off and everything, the heels, and it seems to help a little bit, but I won't be doing that. I think that's just unnecessary. But there is Lifeline. And here we have Ratchet, and like I said, this one, I'm so happy I have him. The Walgreens exclusive for Siege was very hard to come by. I do have one, I just don't have it with me at this moment, so I can't do a comparison with that. But what I will do, we'll show off Earthrise Ironhide here, and just to keep in mind as I go through this review, because I will make multiple comparisons with these two figures, and he's enhanced with the Silverbolt 3D upgrade kit, where we got feet replacements to make a door on the van doors on the back, and it looks fantastic. And maybe we'll get a Ratchet here and upgrade. Who knows? I'll have to decide that. But for right now, overall, this is where it's at. The weapons are the exact same thing. I think this is where Hasbro got really cheap. Like everybody got like the same exact blaster. They couldn't give something just a little bit different, but this is what they got. The other thing is the top part of the van that comes off like a shield. This is the differences. Ratchet gets the light bar versus Ironhide just gets the top part. Same thing for right here. These do pop out in robot mode, and it's still fantastic. And the front of the van looks awesome. Very, very cool. Another thing is, I do like how they made this Ratchet into a Earthrise style ambulance here, and it looks fantastic. I'm happy. The all white, the red. I just wish, like they with the Ironhide one, they would have painted these windows on both sides here, just to kind of flush it out a little bit more. And obviously the back, as I was showing, you can see the difference with the upgrade from Silverbolt 3D versus feet. And I'm going to be going through the transformation, but I'm not going to be going through step by step, stuff like that. If you need help with either one of these figures, I would go check out, for Lifeline, go check out Earthrise Rc on my channel, or Elita 1. I go through the whole process of this figure here, and it's gotta pop that out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm not really. The more I keep doing this, and this doesn't stay. I'm just taking that off. The more I do like this mold transformation, the more unhappy I am with this thing. But we'll see. I don't know. I still like the figures. I think they look great. I don't find this one fun whatsoever. And that should be it for that. And you just turn her thighs. Oh, no, I did have them right. I already did turn them. So, I mean, there's her. And here's going to be, I just want to turn these a little bit. The only thing is with this thing, oop, okay, just make sure I didn't break it. I thought I snapped something the way that sounded. But overall, so there's that. And the rest of this transformation is just like Siege. So it's just a heavy retool. Get the feet apart, lift these up. It's been a while again since I transformed this mold, but so here we have Lifeline in robot mode, and here's what I'm talking about with the extra mile they want with the paint for at least her face and everything. And here is the Earthrise Rc. They gave her the blue eyes, which is great, but then they did nothing else with Rc whatsoever, versus Lifeline looks more, looks better. So, like, even the sides of her head, they gave that little bit of a green line on the paint there. And she got nothing. She's just white, just like a bland figure. I still like this one, but this one I think is a lot better. So there's that. And then the other thing is, and then here's another mold of this figure with the new head sculpt for Elita 1 versus this. And I like both of these figures really well. But yeah. So there's that. And then we got Earthrise Ratchet here. And he looks great. Now this is the first time I've transformed him right out of the box to van mode and back. But he looks good. On the back, we got the gap fillers and all that kind of stuff. And I'll go over something else with that if anybody be interested in for an upgrade. But overall, I really like this figure. Looks fantastic. And here we have a comparison with Earthrise Ironhide in robot mode next to Ratchet. As you can see, the only real difference between the two figures is the head sculpt. The shoulders are the same. The rest of the body, is exactly the same. I know that the Siege Ratchet and Ironhide had a little bit more differences between the two, but as you can see, I have the upgrades from Silverbolt 3D, what came with the feet here and all the gap fillers. So that's why he's all filled up, ready to go, versus Ratchet's a little bit empty looking. So I'm a little bit concerned about that because I don't care for all these gaps, but we'll see what we can do about that. But if you're interested in the Ironhide upgrade, you know, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But also, these guys do look fantastic next to each other. And here I have a side-by-side comparison with RC and Elita 1 with Lifeline. And as you can see, this is Elita 1's weapon here. And you can see this one has like a little, it's still clear, but it has like a little blue tint to it. Versus this is Lifeline's, which is just completely just regular clear. And the last one, this one's RC's, and it's just like, I don't know, it just, these weapons are pitiful. So what I do with these, besides that, these are their stands. I will never take these off. This is the way it's going to be for these characters. They're just, luckily there's storage for this weapon in the back, so that's where these weapons are going to stay. These are not going to be something to be talking about, because it's just this is just awful. They don't use these things in any of the shows. My final thoughts on Transformers, Galactic Odyssey Collection, Paradron, Medics, Ratchet and Lifeline. Overall, these figures are pretty cool. I'm just getting tired of this mold already. I like it in robot mode, and with the stand here, I think that's fantastic. And that's the way that'll be placed on my shelf. And Ratchet as well. I just maybe I'm considering getting gap fillers for him. And this is an Amazon exclusive, so it makes it a little bit harder to get. But if you have the chance to pick these up, I would. You gotta have Ratchet. If you weren't able to get the Walgreens exclusive, which I can't tell you how many Walgreens I searched, and their website is terrible. It's worse than Walmart's. But overall, I give this set maybe a 7 out of 10, since they're repaints. That's all I really can say. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing like huge. Like, it's not like something from Kingdom right now, or the 86 Studio series. But these figures are pretty cool, pretty fun. It's great to add to your collection. So that's it for the review. Thank you for watching. And I'd like to thank all my subscribers up to this point, because I have been increasing in subs tremendously and views, and I just can't believe it. So I'd just like to say a special thank you, and I'll be bringing more Transformer content very soon.